What's up guys, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica and today we're getting personal. Today's just gonna be a little get ready with me, and I'm not really gonna be talking about products. I'm like literally just getting ready for work. So that's where we are right now. Yes, I do have a full-time job, and I don't really want to tell you guys what I do because you're not really allowed to talk about where you work on social media, so I just don't, at least, you know, for this company that I work for. Some of you guys know. I just ask that you don't like leave it in the comments so other people don't know, because honestly I don't want to get in trouble and lose my job, so that would be nice. That's why I don't talk about my job on social media a lot. So I'm not really going to be telling you guys about products today. I'm just going to be getting ready and telling you about my life, because I don't know, I feel like you guys don't really know who I am. And I'm here and I'm talking about stuff that I like, but like you don't know anything about me, like personally. So that's just what I wanted to do today. I'm getting ready to go to work. I work 40 hours a week, roughly, sometimes a little bit less. That's why you don't see me on social media a lot, because I do work full time to, you know, make money. And I don't make a lot of money, I really don't. I'm not poor by any means. I guess the standard of living where I am, because I'm in LA, I live in LA, maybe the standard of living could be considered to be poor, but I don't consider myself poor because I do have enough money to buy food most of the time. Yeah, I'll say that. I have enough money to buy food. But I did come from the Bay Area, so I grew up in upstate New York. I moved to the Bay Area after I graduated college. I have my degree. I have a bachelor's degree in gender studies and African American studies, which I'm still paying off, by the way. And now they made education free in New York State, and I'm just like, I should have waited 10 years to go to college. It would have been free. But anyway, that was an expensive degree. I'm still paying that off. It's not a lot of money per month that I'm paying, but you know, it is money that I could be spending elsewhere, which is a bummer, but it's okay. I'm an adult and, you know, I'm gonna pay it off. So I moved to the Bay Area after college, and that was like a really big mistake, I feel like, in my life, because I didn't necessarily want to go to San Francisco, but I felt like I would like it because I've been to LA before and I love LA. So I went to San Francisco. I hated it. I couldn't afford anything. Like literally, I couldn't afford makeup. I had like a tiny little makeup bag, and that was all the makeup that I did on, which, like, thinking to now, like fast forward my life, I never knew that I would have so much makeup. I would probably be kicking myself if I knew how much that I do tend to spend on makeup. But it's really cool to be able to receive stuff from companies like PR and stuff. But I will tell you guys, when I started my Instagram a few years ago, PR didn't really exist. I never thought like, oh my god, I'm gonna make an Instagram and get free stuff. Like, that was never my thought. But then once that started happening, I was like, oh my god, this is actually really cool. And it is really cool, and I'm really grateful and I'm really thankful, and I feel like I am more grateful and thankful than a lot of people, especially like the bigger YouTubers and social media people, because I came from a place which I had hardly anything. So I moved to the Bay Area. I've talked about this before on like social media or Snapchat, I think. So when I lived in the Bay Area, I didn't have money. And I'm not saying like, oh, I didn't have money. Like, no, like I didn't have money. It is so expensive to live there. And I was fortunate to be able to find like a few places to live that weren't that expensive. But it was still like really weird situations, and they weren't fun. Like, I accidentally lived with a drug dealer, and then thankfully my friends came to my rescue and they got me out of there and then let me stay with them for a long time, and I'm like so grateful for that. And then I was able to, like, you know, go find my own place. But honestly, I just got like stuck in the Bay Area and I hated it, and I didn't have money. I didn't have enough money to like eat most of the time, so I would have like maybe like $2 to my name for the rest of the week, and it would be like Tuesday. So what I would do is I would just buy rolled oats for like, I don't know, 10 cents a meal, and I would just have rolled oats. That's what I would eat. I couldn't like afford furniture or anything like that, so for my nightstand I used a cardboard box. And I know it sounds like so dramatic, but honestly this is like the life that I was living, and like I am so fortunate that I had a roof over my head. That's the reality of the situation. And honestly, right now I am so fortunate to be living in the living situation that I live in. I feel very grateful that I have an apartment in LA. We are in the city of LA. Prices of rent is going up. I feel so fortunate to be here because honestly, I don't make a lot of money, and if we were kicked out of our apartment, I don't know what I would do, because I don't think I would be able to afford the cost of living. So why I'm telling you guys about this is because I've had a lot of comments lately saying like, oh, I spend my money on like some things, and I spend a lot of money on my social media, my YouTube channel. I do spend a lot of money. A lot of the money that I do get, it goes directly back into my channel. Honestly, I'm paying off a computer, I'm paying off a laptop on my Best Buy credit card. They give you 24 months financing. That's how I'm able to do that. If you guys are like interested in how to start a YouTube channel, like financially, how to make money on YouTube or social media, I can do that for you guys if you guys are interested, because I have learned a lot of things along the way, and it's something that like a lot of people don't really talk about, and that is one of the things that's kind of like frowned upon. Is like, yeah, we are content creators and we are making money, we are getting free stuff, we are getting sponsorships, but honestly it's like, if you have someone that you really love watching, I don't know why people get upset that they are making money doing something that they love. Like, that just never, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. If a new product comes out, you guys, most of the time I'm not able to afford it. Sometimes I'm able to afford it. A lot of the times I just put it on a credit card. I pay it off later. That's how I'm able to afford things. But a lot of the times I'm not able to afford the best things coming out to review. But sometimes I will splurge and I'll be like, you know what? This is something really good for my channel. I think people would really like to see if this is worth the money or not. I'm gonna spend the money on it. I've just been getting a lot of comments lately about like things that I have and things that I get sent, and I don't know, it really sucks when you put a lot of like your time, your effort, your own money into something, and like it pays off for you a little bit, and then people have nothing but negative things to say. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to afford all this makeup. I am very fortunate that I've had a lot of stuff sent to me. I do spend a lot of money on makeup and it's kind of ridiculous, but in comparison to other people, I don't think that I do spend that much money on makeup because I don't have a lot of money. So I don't have a lot to spend, but any little extra money that I do have to help me out, support my channel, then I will buy something to review, my memory card, all of that stuff. It's a lot of money. If you guys were ever interested in doing social media for a career or whatever, first of all, it takes like forever before you make any type of money, unless you like pop off like immediately. Second of all, it's really expensive. People don't see that. It's really time consuming and it's really expensive. So people think like, oh, you're just sitting there, like how hard can it be? But once you actually start doing it, if you guys are interested in ever like becoming a content creator, once you start doing it, it's a lot of work. Like, I've known a lot of people who are like, I'm gonna start doing it, and then they start and they're like, oh, actually I don't have time for this because it's very time consuming. I've gone on like so many rants in this one video. It's kind of ridiculous. A few years ago, I was hardly able to afford food. So the fact that I am now living in Los Angeles and the price of living is less than it was when I was living in the Bay Area, and now I'm able to afford a little bit more makeup and like a little bit more stuff. Like stuff, it's just material possessions. Like honestly, none of us really need it. The fact that I'm able to like splurge on myself once in a while, I'm really grateful. Like really grateful. When I first moved here, like I didn't even really have a lot and I didn't have a lot of money. But when I'm like able to buy things, like, this is gonna sound so stupid, like I was able to buy a desk, I was able to buy sheets for my bed. Like it's just like the little things that make you really appreciate everything else. And the fact that I don't have a lot necessarily, I don't have a lot, but I won't say that I have nothing. I'm very grateful for what I do have, because at one point I had hardly anything. I was lucky that I had somewhere to sleep, that had a roof over my head. I know that YouTube is like the place of like pushing products and making people feel like they need to have like the newest and best things out there, but honestly, I don't feel like I need to push stuff onto you guys. I try to do a few different things on my channel. So first of all, I get the comments that are like, this is too expensive, I would like to see more affordable options, and I'm like, yes. And then I get the people who are like, this is too chemically, I want more green beauty options, and I'm like, okay. And then I get the people who are like, I don't want to see drugstore stuff, I want to have the best, highest quality. Not saying that drugstore is bad quality, but they prefer to see luxury and high-end, I guess, Sephora items. I'm always kind of like at a predicament. I try to cater towards everyone, and I do like using a variety of products. I don't use the most expensive products, but then again, I do splurge on myself every once in a while, so I feel like I have a good variety to be able to share with you guys for whatever your interests are. The comments that I get, like from people who are not, you know, able to afford all the new and everything like that, I totally understand. I get that. I can't afford it either. Honestly, I am so grateful that I'm able to try some things and I can save some money on it. I don't feel like you need to go out and like buy all the new stuff all the time, because honestly you can get really good products for decent prices. So this is pretty much what I wanted to talk about, and I have been trying to upload more and like actually work on my YouTube channel, but this is what I'm taking away from, and people, I don't know, my friends don't understand this. Well, I think they do, but some of my friends understand this, some of my friends don't. Is that when I am putting in so much time into social media for you guys, because you guys like want to see my content, and I appreciate you guys supporting me so much, but I have a full-time job. When I'm putting a lot of time, and making videos is so time consuming honestly, but I like doing it and I enjoy doing it. No matter if it takes me 2 days to edit a video, I'll do it because I enjoy it. And even only if 300 people watch it, that's 300 people. That's 300 people. That's a lot of people. It may not be 3 million people like some YouTubers get, but honestly, all the views are really important to me because that's a lot of people. If you put all those people into a room, that's a lot of people. So I'm very grateful, and I am taking away from my social life by doing that, which is fine. I don't really like going outside of this bubble anyway. Most of the time, I'd rather just keep it to myself. I do have a few friends that I like hanging out with here and there, but for the most part, I would rather just stay in this little bubble, and that's fine. This highlight though, I don't know, I'm sorry that I'm rambling a lot. I just feel like I shouldn't really let comments get to me, but it's like, I just don't want you guys to think like I am some spoiled brat with a lot of money over here on some castle, because if you knew me in real life, you'll know that that's not true. And I also don't like do anything to like rub anything in anyone's faces. Like, I'm just not about that. And honestly, I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways really soon because it's my 30th birthday coming up, And it's also like Christmas coming up, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that kind of stuff. New Year's, even if you don't celebrate anything, it's just a month to be around friends and family, whatever. But it's also my 30th birthday, and I feel like doing something to kind of give back to everyone who has been so kind and supporting me. I know it's been a while since I've done my last giveaway. I think it's been about a year, so it's about time. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up in the future, so be sure to follow me on all my social media, and I will be doing a lot of giveaways in the very near future. Honestly, I don't know what else to say, but I started watching YouTube because I like stumbled upon like a lot of vloggers, and I saw people doing like, I don't know, daily vlogs. And then I saw a lot of like gay YouTubers and like LGBT YouTubers, and I was like really interested in what they were doing. I'm not gonna name the person, but I used to watch this YouTuber, and they would do like mail vlogs, and they still do this, but it would be like their subscribers sending them like gift cards and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? This is like so, it just left a really bad taste in my mouth. And I was like, I never want to be that YouTuber who like, I don't know, it just felt really dirty to me. I never wanted to start YouTube, or I never wanted to start Instagram to like make money or be famous or anything like that. Like, yeah, it's really cool that I've been able to make a little bit of money doing this, and I really appreciate your guys' support. Without you guys, I would be like literally nowhere online, and it's so stupid to say online. Like, no one recognizes me when I go out in public most of the time. No one cares that I have a small following online. Like, just, I don't know, I hate it when people let that stuff get to their heads. Like, just be humble, dude. Like, I've met people who have less amount of followers than me who act like they are the shit and like they are the best people in the world. All I wanted to do when I started my Instagram account was to share my love of makeup and to show people that there's a way of loving makeup by being cruelty free and vegan. Before that, I did want to start a YouTube channel about like my life, but honestly my life isn't that interesting. I don't do a lot. So I've been looking up here, down here. That was a complaint that I did get, and I try to look down here, but sometimes I forget, especially if it's a day like today where I'm kind of like a little heated or like not annoyed, but you know, not in the most bestest moods. Like, this has just been on my mind for a couple days, and I've been thinking about it a lot. I guess I just don't want people to think like that I'm something that I'm not. Like, one of the reasons why you guys won't see me do reviews of the newest, hottest items is because I can't afford it. And that's fine. I don't have to be able to afford all the best and newest makeup products. Like, that is just ridiculous. And no one expects you guys either to be able to afford all the newest and best makeup products. Like, I do hope that I get to a point in my life where I'm able to create more content and I'm able to afford more content for you guys. I don't even have like proper lighting and stuff like that. I do have to use natural lighting, which is fine. Like, I'll spend money on a microphone, on lighting when I have it, but I don't have the money. So, you know, that'll all come in time. But for now, I just work with what I have, which is fine. I just opened a brand new pair of lashes. These are the Ardell double up demi wispies, and they're so good. Anyway, I hope that you guys took something away from this video, because honestly, I feel the same way. I'm like, I wish I could afford all the best and newest products, and I wish all of us could, but that's just not the way that the world works, unfortunately, because you have the people who have everything and the people who have virtually nothing, and they have to make it work with what they do have. But, you know, we are so fortunate to have what we have, to have life, the fact that we're alive. We are just talking about makeup, and people in some parts of the world, they don't have this type of privilege. So sorry if my makeup doesn't look the best. This blush got a little swatchy, but honestly, I'm just going to work, and when I go to work, I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna be at work for 8 hours, then I'm coming home and I'm taking it all off anyway, so does it really matter? Thank you guys so much for watching and for getting ready with me. Hopefully you understand me a little bit better now, and you got to know me a little bit better. If you guys like this type of video, give me a thumbs up, let me know. I can do more of them. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not that interesting, so I don't really talk about myself a lot. I prefer to talk about products, but if you guys are interested in seeing more of these videos, then I can definitely do that. Just give me some topics down below to talk about. Maybe we can start like some conversations among us. If you guys are interested in that, leave some conversation topics down below. I love talking about movies, music, social justice issues, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!